Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your Ruben Amorim press conference reaction show for the Lyon game. So, in tonight's video, I am going to be reacting to Ruben Amorim's latest press conference, and also we're going to hear what Lemanda Matic said, Numanda Matic. Therefore, because he used to play for Manchester United, apparently he's been speaking about Andre Onana, saying he isn't good enough. So I can't wait to listen to that. That is going to be absolute fireworks. It really is. Big up to every single one of you like and locked in this evening. Much appreciated. If you're new to our YouTube channel, why not consider hitting the subscribe button, as I upload plenty of Manchester United content on this YouTube channel. I also talk about loads of other things apart from football. And please subscribe as well to my Mr. Joshy J Football channel. Link is in the title. I have just done a YouTube shorts on that video and the PSG versus Aston Villa game. So do feel free to go and check it out if you wish. And please subscribe to my F1 channel as well. Link is in the description and pinned on top of the live chat and in the description to this video is my channel membership. Yes, I have a level 1 and a level 2 membership. So if you wish to become a channel member today and help fund my YouTube channel, then you can find all the information pinned on top of the live chat. So, right, going into this game against Lyon, am I confident we will win? Absolutely. I feel we can get the job done against them. It will be tough, but, I got a good feeling about the game against Lyon. I really have. Whether I have egg on my face that we got beat or just narrowly miss out on the next round. But, I do feel a little bit confident against them. I mean, I know Manchester United have done shocking this season, and there's no hiding behind the fence about it, because they have. They've been absolutely embarrassing. Let's get it right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get the narrative right. Just not sustainable by my elite, high standards, how Manchester United have been struggling this season in the Premier League. I'm in 13th place on 37 points, nowhere near sustainable. For us not hit that 40 points yet is shambolic. Let's get it right, because that should have been done back in about November or December. Let's get it right. And it's taken until nearly mid-April just for us to get up to 40 points. Nah, get out here, man. Sick and tired of it, the way we've been performing this season. I really have. I've had a gutful, guys. I feel embarrassed, guys, being a Manchester United fan at times this season. But I'm still here. I'm still supporting the football club, and I will always support the football club. Yes, it can be a bit tough at times, but, I never give up on Manchester United, because I love Manchester United at the end of the day. I've been supporting them for 25 plus years, so why would I give up supporting my team now? I won't, no matter how hard it gets. I am still here. I am still supporting them. Let's get the narrative right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get the narrative right. So, yeah, let's get on to the Ruben Amorim press conference reaction. And Michael.Chelsea FC is currently live as well. So, yeah, big up to him. And obviously, Adam Dar 2025 is on his YouTube channel as well. Yeah. Michael.Chelsea have seen Adam Dar 2025 are currently live on their YouTube channel. So, yeah. Oh, big up to you, Daniel 14. Good evening to you, mate. And good to have you on the show last night. It's great to finally have you on here. I know you were keen trying to get on my channel, so there you go. You finally appeared on my YouTube channel. So that's great news, mate. you know, because you were very happy to get on. Yeah, so right, we're going to get on to the press conference reaction now. So yeah, I saw you did on Twitter, mate. You gave me a shout out. Thanks for that. I appreciate that, mate. Really do. So right, let's have a look. Ruben Amorim press conference reaction. Here we go. So I was even on the Manchester United channel. We'll go on my usual. We'll go on the usual channel I go on though. Here we go. Ruben Amorim, Diego Dalot pre-match press conference. Then I need to listen to what Nemanja Matic has said as well, because he said something about Andre Onana, so I can't wait to listen to that. That's going to be absolute fireworks, honestly. Right, let's go.
Welcome everyone. Thanks for coming. We have Ruben Amorim and Diego Dalot. Please identify who your question is for. Okay, let's go. Who wants to start? Simon. If you just wait for the microphone.
Hi, Ruben. Kobe's in the travelling squad. How good is it to have him back with the group? And can he start tomorrow? Is he fit enough for that? Or is it a player they're going to have to be careful with?
I mean, we shouldn't start Kobe Mainoo. I say let's have him on the bench because he might not be match fit just yet. So I say let's bed him in. Let's bed him in back slowly, and yeah, start him on the bench. I would.
No, in this moment we have to be careful with Kobe.
We do, because he's been out of action for a while now. So yeah, that's wise words there from Ruben Amorim. Very wise.
He had some games out, so we have to be careful with his fitness. We are really happy to have more options, and the option like Kobe Mainoo, with the quality that he has, he can play in different positions. He's already played as a 6, as an 8.
I mean, he is more of a number 10, I think. He's not a false 9, but he's definitely a number 10. Kobe Mainoo, he does quite a good job in that number 10 position.
As a 10. So we are really pleased to have Kobe Mainoo, but we have to be careful, and we need Kobe Mainoo fit and fresh.
Things are obviously improving on the injury front, but Matthias is out. Toby's out. Can you provide an update on their situations?
Yeah, Mate has a problem in his foot. We are trying to assess. We still don't have.
Oh, damn. Delet is out, is he? That's not good.
The data that he can return. Toby has a small issue in his legs, so we hope to have him in a few weeks. Jamie.
Hi, Ruben. Just going back to Kobe, you mentioned there you played him as a 10, for example. He started for England in the Euro finals as a sort of central midfielder. Can he play there properly for Manchester United in Europe?
Hang on, did they just say Jamie?
Toby has a small issue in his legs, so we hope to have him in a few weeks. Jamie.
Hi, Ruben. Just going back to Kobe, you mentioned.
Oh no, is that Ronan? No. Anyway, let's listen to what he has to say. Bloody heck, man. No. Should be nowhere near the press conference. The amount of rubbish he's chatted about Ruben Amorim.
There you played him as a 10, for example. He started for England in the Euro finals as sort of central midfielder. Can he play there properly for Manchester United, in your opinion? Do you view him as being able to play that position?
Yeah, he can play. I think in England.
Let's hang on. Let's have a look at some more comments. Here we go. Yeah, Danny sorting. Only one in the live chat so far.
Sometimes they play with 3 defenders also. was more or less the same position, so he can play. Of course, we need to help him, and we need to find like a little bit like Casemiro in this moment is playing better because we are understanding better the way Casemiro can play, and I think we can do that with Kobe because he has a lot of qualities. He's really good on the ball, but he also really good near the opponent's box. So we'll try to manage all that to try to find the right space for a player like Kobe.
So I fully accept he's a young, he's still a very young player, but having started for England in that final and done very well last season, when you say you need to help him, in which way exactly? Because he seems already, very good.
Yeah, but I think that is also a little bit the.
I think you find Ruben Amorim's the manager, so he understands about the players. It's like you're just a journalist, mate. So what are we doing here? Seriously, Ruben Amorim knows about Kobe Mainoo, not you. Oh dear me.
Problem. When I see Kobe Mainoo, I see a lot of talent, but in the way I see it, I could be wrong. That's for sure. I see some things that Kobe Mainoo has to improve. The pace during the game, he has qualities that we can use it. Like I said, in build up, he needs to improve. Near the box, he has a lot of talent, and that's why I think he did a very good game in the Europa League in that position. So when I see Kobe Mainoo, I see not as a full player in the moment because he's 19. And if I say to Kobe, no, you are done. You are the final player. I think I'm not helping Kobe. That's all.
Diogo, you've been consistently available.
And now back from the United stand.
Injury-free for Manchester United. Cristiano Ronaldo is also named up to you as a player who he thinks a United player can reach the top of his game. What behaviours and what routines do you use to stay consistent, and do you try and teach these to the younger players who are coming into a busy schedule and big intensities in the game?
I would say I started to become a little bit more obsessed about being available. I think that's the first step for you to be able to play, is being available. Obviously through some problems that I had during the first year, especially here at Man United, the first few seasons. That's why I had this mind switch a little bit in terms of being available physically. And then obviously I become a little bit more obsessed. Having Cristiano as a teammate helped me to understand a little bit more and try to know my body a little bit more and try to do the things a little bit more consistently. And then obviously with game time, with having more confidence in your game and playing more games, I think that becomes like a snowball. But overall, I try always to help my teammates. What I say all the time is that sometimes we can work for me, cannot work for the teammate, because every person and every human being is individual. But overall, I try always to do whatever I can for me to be able physically, and then it's up to the manager to decide if I play or not.
And then Ruben, to you, Altay Bayindiri is back available for selection. He had started Europa League game under you, done very well. Would you expect him to come back in to play in the Europa League games?
We'll see. Tomorrow is going to.
True. He has featured in a couple Europa League games, Bayindiri. Absolutely, 100%. He has featured in them. But again, is he going to be match fit? Because he has been out for some time, hasn't he? Right, here we go. Comments. Yeah. Don't be lazy. Exactly. Big up to you, Adam Dar 2025. Yes, mate. Big up to you. And they have to do it the right way. Yes, you're right, mate. You're spot on.
Play on Anna. And Altay is returning now. So we have three top goalkeepers that are ready to play.
And just on the Anana starting.
Top goalkeepers. I mean, really? Andre Onana, a top goalkeeper? Get out here, man. Seriously, he makes too many mistakes. He is not a top goalkeeper.
As you've just revealed, obviously we've seen the comments between Matic and Andre Onana. How do you think that will affect the game tomorrow? Do you think it adds anything to it?
I think tomorrow will not matter. I think we.
Right. Okay. So we will get back to that because we need to hear what Matic has said. Obviously, ex-Manchester United and Chelsea. Matic scores his own on there. Here we go. I mean, we got to listen to this. I mean, this is wild. I'm not going to lie. I mean, here we go. I mean, 56 seconds. Let's have a quick listen to this clip.
We spoke to Andre Onana at the end of the game the other day, and he suggested that it's going to be a very tough match, but on paper, United are way better than Lyon, which was a surprising remark. I don't know if you saw it.
I don't know. To say that you need to have cover for something like that. Onana. I don't want. I respect everyone, but to say that, then you need to get the answer. If you are one of the worst goalkeepers in Man United history, you need to take care what we are talking. If David De Gea or Peter Schmeichel or Van der Sar said that, then I will question myself. But if you are one of the statistically worst goalkeepers in Man United modern history, then he needs to show that before he says so.
Oh my days. He has just got absolutely roasted there by the Vanda Matic, Andre Onana. Wow. He's literally come out and said he's one of the worst goalkeepers in the league. I mean, in Manchester United's history, I can't argue against it. I really can't, because to me, I think he is one of the worst. So, wow, he has got absolutely cooked there, Andre Onana. Oh my goodness me. He has just been put in a bin there. Wow, that is wild. I'm not going to lie. Now let's carry on with the rest of the press conference, because this obviously is now the follow-on.
Not matter. I think if you see the full quote of Andre Onana is quite different. The first sentence is Lyon is a very, very good team. So I think sometimes the players don't listen, or the coaches don't listen the full quotes, and sometimes it's just a misunderstanding. And I know Matic also is a great guy. So tomorrow is going to be a normal game.
Mr. Amorim, after you defeated Real Sociedad, you made mention of the physicality that was necessary to do that. And you also said that Lyon would be a very different physical prospect. Could you elaborate a little bit more? How do you go into this mindset knowing you need to attack this team in a different way than you did in the previous round?
Yes, if you look, in that department is quite simple. If you look the team of Lyon, they are stronger, faster, and bigger than Real Sociedad. They play a different football, but they have since Paul Fonseca is here, they are winning most of the games. They are scoring more goals. They are suffering a few number of goals. So it's a strong team physically, but they have a type of game that is really based on possession. So it's going to be a different game. And you feel it against Real Sociedad. Sometimes you make a lot of runs with Rasmus, with Josh. To do that against this team is going to be harder to do it all the time. And we have to arrange other ways to win the game.
Mr. Dallo, are you ready for that rearrangement, making those runs differently?
Yeah, I'm always ready for every scenario. I think for you to be able now to go through in this competition, obviously games get more difficult, and at this stage you have to be ready to every scenario. Obviously we prepared well the game, and tomorrow I think if we're sharp in our minds physically, I think we can make a very good game.
Ruben, Nemanja had some very nice quotes about you, what you were like as a teammate, and how he thinks some of your strengths then.
Melissa Reddy from Sky Sports News
have helped you in coaching. He said you were the most optimistic guy in the dressing room, regardless of what the situation was. Have you carried that trait into coaching?
Yeah, that is clear. I'm always saying that we are going to win the Premier League, so you can see that I'm really optimistic.
I mean, I think realistically, Ruben Amorim, our women's team have got much more of a better chance winning the WSL title before we win the Premier League again. I mean, let's get it right here. We are a long, long way off that yet from winning the Premier League. WSL title could definitely happen sooner than the men winning the Premier League.
I think it's something that you born with that. You cannot change. You cannot fake it. You can fake it for a while, but through your life, you are who you are, and I'm like that. So I'm seeing things in the positive way. Sometimes I get a little bit frustrated, but it's a characteristic that like any other.
And then with Onana and Matic, you know them both really well. Onana on Sunday, it didn't seem like he was coming from a place of disrespect. He was being optimistic. He was being quite positive because this is a huge game for United, and he was just on the front foot about it. And Nemanja obviously read it the wrong way and reacted very harshly. How will Andre be feeling hearing comments like that?
It's really hard. It's really hard to deal with that, and that is for sure. And again, if you look to all the quotes, you cannot see this.
What Matic has said though is very true. I generally think he is one of the worst Manchester United goalkeepers in history. Let's get it right, Andre Onana.
There, just respect, but trying to give confidence and to show confidence in his team, especially in this year, so everybody can talk bad things about Manchester United. Sometimes our group, as a player, as a coach, as a staff, has to show some confidence in our team. So I think that's all. And again, I know really well Nemanja Matic and how good guy he is. So he hears some things by half, not the whole story. So that for me is clear in this situation.
Hello, sir. I'm Noah from Ziggo Sport Netherlands. Question to the coach. Could you tell us a bit about the importance?
Seeing if there's any more comments in the live chat. Here we go. Oh. Here we go. Danny Knight saying, and if PSG or Aston Villa get through, I'll be supporting them. Yeah, of course you will, because you don't want Arsenal to win the Champions League. Danny Knight saying, you're spot on. Yeah, of course you will be supporting them. Yeah, I agree. And they do it the right way. Yeah, exactly, Adam Dar 2029. Here we go. Just think, Carlo Ancelotti's job will be in serious danger if Real Madrid are knocked out next week. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, to be honest. Adam Dar 2025, does it? You know, because last night that was shambolic from Real Madrid. Let's get the narrative right here. Ander in the mud. Yeah, Andre Onana. Yeah, he got absolutely cooked by Nemanja Matic. Honestly, that is what you call an ultimate roasting. Oh, that is mad.
Importance of this league for your squad, as it also might be the only possibility for United to gain European football next season?
It's really important in all aspects. The first one is to win a title, especially an European title. In this season, in this context, winning something like that is
context. There's that buzzword. Context
is massive for us, for our confidence, and then to the future, to the next season. To play Champions League in our club is completely different. The environment, the way we are going to face the summer, the budget for the summer, everything is connected with this competition. And we know that pressure, but again, it's not the biggest problem in Manchester United. And we have another strengths to get this in the right way without Champions League next year. But of course, if we are here, we will try to win.
And I also wanted to ask you about the development of Joshua Zirkzee. How are you looking at that, and how is he doing?
I think he's improving in all aspects. I think he needs to be more selfish, and that is a thing that when you play as a striker, he's not the typical striker, but he has to be more selfish. He's more aggressive now. he works better now. He's defending better now.
Like I said, it's ever since the fans booed him, he has responded very, very well.
He's connecting quite well. He played as a striker in some games, especially against Arsenal. He did really, really well. And then in some games against Real Sociedad, he played more as a 10. So he can adapt in different situations. So I see it in that Josh is improving and is showing good things. Thank you.
Last two, Peter.
Question for Diogo. There's been a lot has been said about the lack of intensity in the derby on Sunday. Have you noticed a pickup in intensity this week ahead of a crucial game, or has it been the same as it always has?
I mean, I can tell you straight away that it was a really intense game. I was on the pitch. I run a lot, and my teammates run a lot. We fought really hard to be competitive that game. I think everybody in the stadium felt that we wanted to win the game. And I think we were really competitive. I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion. You might like the type of game that was. You might prefer that the game was a little bit more open. But if you ask Man City players and if you ask Man United players, I'm sure that everybody was with the right approach and right intensity to win the game. But at the same time, both teams respected each other a lot in terms of knowing that a little mistake, a little detail could define the game. And we were really aware that any slight inch of the pitch that we could give to Man City, they could score a goal and they can win the game. So we were very, very compact as a team. I think it was something that we've been improving a lot. We created enough, I think, to win the game. In the end, I understand as a fan that you watch Man City, Man United winning 0-0 is not the same as a result with more goals. Obviously, everybody wants to see goals, but I would say that I felt inside the pitch the game was really intense, and we did everything to win. In the end, it was a draw. It's part of football.
Last question.
Hi, Ruben. Obviously, since you've come in, the results in the Europa League have been a lot better than perhaps they have been in the Premier League. Because you're asking the players to change the way they play a little bit, do you think they're finding it easier to play in the Europa League games, possibly because it's less intense or it's not as physical, and it's easier for them to kind of follow these new instructions that you're
what's that got to do with it, journalists? I mean, what are we doing here? Seriously. I mean, if you play good in the Europa League, you should be able to play well in the Europa League. In the Premier League, sorry. So if you do well in the Europa League, you should be able to play the same in the Premier League. It's as simple as that. What are we doing here? Again, another ridiculous question by a journalist. Seriously, it's again a bin. Oh, dear me, that's a disgrace.
I think it's not nothing tactical. I think I truly believe it's the pace of the game, the physicality of the game, and you have guys. We have the best league in the world. Sometimes the games there you don't see a lot of intensity, but I can guarantee you that compares to some games that we had in the Europa League, and I have the data to talk about it. Is completely different. And if you have one more second to think with the ball, it's a different game. So until now, I don't know the game tomorrow, but until now, I felt a difference when we play Europa League and when we play any Premier League game. So that small space of time can give us an advantage to play better. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's the end of the press conference. So, yeah, usual silly questions really by the journalists. Selfish, yeah. That's what he said. And Josh Zasursky needs to be more selfish. And selfish. One of them could be relying on own goals and not putting them in the back of the net. Your Sam is lazy. I agree, Adam Dahl 2025. 100%, mate. You're talking facts there, mate. Right. So, let's see. Shall we see who is going to be the lucky one tonight, shall we? Who is going to be getting that membership tonight? Like Rafa at AC Milan. Here we go. Right, one membership. Who's getting it tonight? Who's getting a month's membership? We'll find out. Oh, hold on. Membership gifted. Hot Fuzz 44. Ah, he's one of my subscribers. So congratulations, Fuzzy. Where I see him on Early Doors Football TV. Congratulations, you've earned yourself a 1 month's free membership. You are a member for 28 days, Hot Fuzz. Like I said, I see him on Early Doors Football TV YouTube channel, the West Ham United fan. But I can't believe that brown envelope, JJ. I subscribed to him. Yeah, he's good, that Hot Fuzz. I can't believe that Ronan was at the press conference today, that JJ. I mean, oh my goodness me. Seriously. You should be nowhere near a press conference at the end of the day. I mean, let's get the narrative right here, people, yeah? Because he's been chatting absolute rubbish about Ruben Amorim in the past, and he's trying to, question him about Kobe Mainoo's position. I mean, get the fuck out of here, man. Seriously. What are we doing here, people? I think Ruben Amorim knows Kobe Mainoo's best position. Not you. You are just a journalist, mate, at the end of the day. Dear me. Seriously, what is going on here? What are we doing here, people? Seriously, real talk, what are we doing? Yep, there we go. Yeah, that was him. He was at the press conference today. I just seen on his Twitter account. Absolute running. Where's I wouldn't sing? There it is. You should be nowhere near allowed a press conference, right? Because United People's TV, Sam, big up to him, he absolutely exposed you for making up false rumours about Ruben Amorim, trying to make the blame on him. Get in the bin, seriously. Absolutely get in the bin. Dear me. Disgrace. I mean, that Ronan does my absolute head in, honestly. And I did a stream about him before. Big up to Sam, big up to United People's TV, where I found out that information from before. Oh, dear me. But there you go. It is what it is at the end of the day. But big up to every single one of you live and logs in this evening. Much appreciated. If you're new to our YouTube channel, why not consider hitting the subscribe button at the end of the day? Because I do upload plenty of Manchester United content, and also I talk about loads of other things apart from football on this YouTube channel. And please subscribe as well to my Mr. Joshy J football channel. If you like listening to me talk about other football teams, link is in the title. It's also in the description. My F1 channel is in the description as well. And my channel membership is pinned on top of the live chats and also in the description as well. But big up to every single one of you live and logs in this evening. Much appreciated. But yeah, I couldn't believe in comments Nemanja Matic said about Andre Onana, but I completely agree with him. To me, Onana is not good enough. He simply makes too many mistakes. He's inconsistent. He's erratic. So it's yeah, he's talking absolute facts about him. But yeah, you'll still have some people defending Andre Onana and probably calling out Nemanja Matic for landing the minerals on Onana. But who cares? On here, we say it how it is, and I am fully with the Manda Matic on that one. Andre Onana is simply one of the worst Manchester United goalkeepers I have seen in all my life, in my 25 plus years supporting this football club. I've never known such an abysmal goalkeeper at times. Seriously. Let's get the narrative right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get the narrative right. I mean, wow, unbelievable. But, Manchester United, unfortunately, fans over the years have accepted the position we're in and accepting mediocrity, but not with me. I do not accept mediocrity. I do not want my team to underperform because the aim in elite sports is to win. And I know us being 13th place in the Premier League this season is nowhere near sustainable for Manchester United Football Club's elite high standards. Let's get the narrative right here, people. Yeah, let's absolutely get the narrative right. 13th place. I mean, this is not Manchester United. Seriously, I don't know what this is, but this is definitely not Manchester United. That's for sure. And if you don't win tomorrow, what's your response? I mean, if we lose about 2-0 at Dundee 2025, I'll be fuming, mate. Absolutely seething. Look at Barcelona rivals aside. They do it the right way. These people do not the right way. They want to go back in time to the bad side. Yeah, exactly. 100%. Because we had ownership who do not care about the football club. Instead, they take money out of the football club and put it into their American football team, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And you have another one who is currently making cutbacks off the pitch. He's saying it for the goods of the football club, Mr. Joshy J. Otherwise, you would go bankrupt by December, Mr. Joshy J. If Sir Jim didn't make these cutbacks, Mr. Joshy J. But the unfortunate thing is, loads of people have lost their jobs who've been working at the football club for 20 or 30 years. So it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. It's like the amount of excuses some fans like to make is ridiculous. Seriously. It's like, why should I let my standards drop? Because I will not allow my standards to drop. I will carry on raising them at the end of the day. And PSR in the bin, seriously. And also brown envelopes in the bin as well. Absolutely get in the bin. And another thing I got to do on here, wooden spoon for them Manchester United fans who've literally been saying them awful things about Phil Foden's mum. You do not represent our fan base. Not one bit. You're not one of us. And that fan who slaps Grealish on the face, you don't represent us either. Let's get the narrative right here. And he's about to receive a lifetime ban, I heard. So good. That's great news. About time he received a lifetime ban. Because if fans like to do that, then, like I said, you are not one of us. You do not represent us at the end of the day. You are not part of us. Just not sustainable. Absolutely not sustainable, man. Let's get the narrative right here, people. Yeah, let's absolutely get the narrative right. It's like, who do these people think they are going to football matches and literally just going calls there, going to go there to cause trouble? I mean, get the fuck out of here, man. Seriously. Embarrassing. It's like, you are adults and you are saying that about Phil Foden's mum. I mean, what are we doing here? Seriously. I mean, I don't mind a bit of banter from fans if they go, you're shit, and you know you are your shit, because that's just banter. But to start having a go at a player's mum and that, I mean, what are we doing here? Seriously. Real talk, what are we doing here? Rivalry side because it's about the truth. Yeah, facts. Absolute facts. I agree. 100% agree with you, Adam Dahl 2025. Carlo, he's got to accept the BS questions at this point. Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you, Adam Dahl 2025. Again, you're talking factual information there, mate. As always, landing it in the line chat. Well, actually, you don't like Barcelona or not, like transform the team in the right way out while they're cooking and getting the goal. Absolutely, yeah, 100%. I agree with you. 100%. You are spot on. Wow, absolutely unbelievable. But yeah, you got to give Hansi Flick credit, haven't you? He's doing a really good job this season. I mean, what phase is Hansi Flick in? What phase is Luis Enrique in? They're both landing the minerals in our football club this season. Yeah. Get in the bin, absolutely, Adam Dahl 2025. All these run-ins in the bin, seriously. I mean, ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
This year, got more stuff to do. I'm trying to like get a job.
Adam Dahl 2025 currently on Michael's channel as well. And he's been watching my stream as well. But yeah, I just cannot believe that Ron and Jamie Jackson has literally been at the press conference today. I mean, seriously, Manchester United. I mean, if I was you, if I was in charge, I would say you are not wanted at the press conferences anymore. It's as simple as that. Because it's like, why should they chat rubbish about Ruben Amorim? It's just not sustainable. Not one bit. I mean, what are we doing here? But Adam Dahl 2025, again in the live chat. Here we go. Ruben has to be careful with the right way and then not to be fools like Enzo and Carlo because he too will have to get the soon. Absolutely. Yeah, I agree with you. 100% agree with you, Adam Dahl 2025. That is factual information. But I just want to shout out Michael.Chelsea FC. I mean, insane work rate. I mean, Sunday, in the early hours of Sunday morning, he did an 11-hour stream. And last night, he did a 9-hour stream. I mean, that is just unbelievable. He is on absolute fire, Michael.Chelsea FC. Insane work rate. Accountability against the journalists, remember. They twisted the words that they were sciencing the free station. Absolutely, that Ronan, he was chatting rubbish about Ruben Amorim. He's another one. Big up to you, Rich Moneymakers. Good evening to you, mate. Big up, legends. Hit the like, subscribe. It's free and it takes seconds. Facts, Rich Moneymakers. Absolutely, mate. Make sure you are hitting the subscribe button, people. As I upload plenty Manchester United content on this YouTube channel. I talk about loads and other things apart from football. And make sure you are subscribing to my football channel as well. Link is in the title. It's in the description. And also, it's on my F1 channel's in the description as well. And the end of the day. But yeah, big up to every single one of you. Mr. Joshy J, next time I call in, what to do with you, Michael? Yeah, we'll try and sort something out, don't I? Sorting Absolutely, mate. But yeah, you know, I simply just cannot believe how I had to like rewind it earlier on. When they mentioned the name Jamie, I was thinking, oh no, it's that Ron, and honestly, dear me. Just come off Michael Chelsea FC to see you. Yeah. I'm just watching him in the background as well. He's just wrapping up his stream. So hopefully he'll be in the live chat in a minute. But if he wants to get to bed, I understand because, you know, he has literally been streaming like anything recently. He is literally the streaming king. Let's get it right here, people. Yeah. That's absolutely getting the narrative right. Yeah, that's okay, Daniel. I sort of thing. I'll be busy doing the Manchester United game tomorrow anyway. And obviously, I'll be doing the emergency meeting as well. But what's the emergency? It's my emergency, okay? If I want about emergency meeting in its title, I will put the emergency meeting in the title. Yeah. But yeah, big up to every single one of you like and locks in this evening. Much appreciated. But yeah, Michael's just wrapped up his stream. Oh well, I was listening to it, but for some reason it went off live. So yeah. Yes, you need Man United not to win this cup because Jim will love the projects. Yeah, that's a good point. But at the end of the day, rich moneymakers, the end of the day in Elite Sport, it's about winning trophies, isn't it? And I want my team to win the trophy, but you are making a good point, a very good point. Rivalry side, this time to unite, you must learn the minerals together. Absolutely, I agree, you Adam Dahl 2025. That's facts, mate. Absolute facts. See, it's what we do on here. We literally talk factual information because we don't give out false PR or anything. We land the minerals on here. Let's get the narrative right. We absolutely land the minerals. Yeah, 100%. I'm going to add a picture, and would it be better on my iPad to join the live stream, or use what you want, Danny sort of thing. You know, use exactly what you want, mate. That's what I would say. Yeah. But yeah, Ruben Amorim, you know, I want it to work out for Ruben Amorim. I really do. I think maybe the system could be starting to work, but I'm not taking anything for granted. I don't think we will see properly until he signs his own players. I mean, let's get it right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get the narrative right. Yeah. Here we go, down Rich Moneymakers. Thanks, Daniel Knights, for making a comment on my last comment. Yeah. Cheers, as always. But yeah, you know, Michael Chelsea FC, I mean, his work rate recently has just been fire. I mean, how does he do it, these 11-hour streams, 9-hour streams? I mean, I've done about 8 or 9 hours with him, but 11 hours, that is just insane. Wow. I'm fair play, though. Absolutely. You know, that is what you call commitment. I mean, we've done a lot of long shows together, myself and Michael Chelsea FC. I will do stream of fantasy, talk about calling out and running people and make thumbnail and yeah, that sounds good, mate. Sounds good. Do you have any sympathy for these? No, I don't. It's like you made your own bed, you lay in it, or you lie in it. It's as simple as that. Do you think Michael going to get burned out? I mean, when I was doing the Copa America last year, or some sort of like stream in the summer, because I did so much streaming, I was literally messing up my lines so much, so I had to end my like watch along because it drained me. It literally took away a lot of energy from me because the amount of hours I was streaming and that. So let's get the narrative right here, people. Yeah, let's absolutely get the narrative right. But I do like streaming. I love it. I love the interaction with you guys, and I love working with Michael.Chelsea FC and Adam Dar 2025 as well, especially as I am now getting into Brazilian football. I'm following the Corinthians. That is the team I'm mainly following. Watch Memphis Depay land the Minerals. I'm losing some Chelsea fans because of these stupid sporting directors pulling our ownership pants down. Yeah, not sustainable. Absolutely not sustainable, rich money makers. Nowhere near sustainable at the end of the day, is it, mate? I mean, let's get the narrative right here, people, yeah? It's absolutely getting the narrative right. But, to me, when I'm streaming, I just love the interaction with you guys because you are the reason why we keep on going. You are the reason why I keep on landing the minerals. You are the reason why we have good fun in the live chat. We have a bit of banter as well, but also we need to land the minerals as well in the end of the day. Because as a fan, I will land the minerals with my football club because I've not liked what I've seen this past decade or so. To me, it's been disgraceful. I mean, this hasn't been Manchester United, not one bit. Oh, no. Oh. No. Oh, shit, I nearly pressed the wrong button there. Whew. But then, thankfully, it didn't do anything. Why don't you make your channel with Mr. Josh J. Michael and you could do Premier League predictions video? Oh, maybe. But, I mean, damn, I nearly accidentally pressed ban user then, but thankfully I stopped myself. I got true trigger happy there. But, it's all good, I mean, if I did accidentally hit the ban button, then I would have unbanned them straight away. Just like my finger literally slips when thankfully it didn't touch the button. But if that happened, I would have taken full accountability for it because you know what they say, accountability is the best ability. It's not availability, it's the best ability. It's accountability is the best ability. Let's get it right. But Michael.Chelsea FC is absolutely flying. He is on 240 subscribers and very close to 250 subscribers. 10 away he is from 250. Come on, people, get Michael.Chelsea FC up to 250 subscribers ASAP because then he'll nearly be on 300 subscribers, which that is absolutely unreal. I mean, it's not long ago he hit 200. I don't understand how the sporting director under pressure at Chelsea then. What I said in Michael's stream, absolutely, yeah. I agree. Yeah. The downright sort of thing, put in Michael's channel in the description there. But yeah, Manchester United, to me now, it's around the Europa League. The Premier League season is pretty much done. We're not going to get really any higher in the table, are we? So, yeah. I mean, I want us to have a strong end to the Premier League season, because I want us to have as much momentum as possible. Because, say, if we do win the Europa League, surely our Premier League form would help us have momentum in the Europa League. I mean, let's get the narrative right here. But, it's like this Premier League season, in general, the quality has been very, very poor at the end of the day. Let's get the narrative right here. I mean, I like the Premier League, but this has literally been one of the worst seasons I've ever seen in my life. Not just from Manchester United, but from so many other teams. As Adam Dar 2025 says, so many of them have played Haram ball this year. It's a bit like AC Milan. They play Haram ball as well, but I do like AC Milan though, and I like Inter Milan. Out of the two Milan clubs, I don't really have a favourite, to be honest, because in the early 2000s, I used to follow AC Milan more. Then I started following Inter when they're buying, like, Manchester United players. And now, like, recently, I've been following the both of them. So, yeah, I do like both Milan teams. And like I say, I follow the Corinthians. Oh, here we go. Michael.Chelsea FC's in the building. Gosh. Here we go. Yeah. Big up Joshy J. Geezer. Absolutely lost it on my live stream. Let's get it right. Quite a good blue go. Yep, absolutely, mate. And that Ron and Jamie Jackson was at the press conference today. Ruben Amorim's press conference. I mean, my goodness me. He should be nowhere near allowed a Manchester United press conference. I mean, let's get the narrative right here. But this is why Adam Dar 2025 is teaching me about Mexican football and Brazilian football. Like I said, I am following the Corinthians because of Memphis Depay. Corinthians or Corinthians, ex-Manchester United player landing the Minerals. And of course, he scored in that huge game against Palmeiras as well at the weekend at Memphis Depay. Conference League is shit, and Eunice was being sarcastic. It's time to compete in hang on, where's Adam? Are you talking about Adam Partridge? I mean, he's not in every stream, but yeah, he is here quite a bit. But, Manchester United, hopefully we will win the first leg, and that will give us confidence going into the second leg at the end of the day. But, but Michael.Chelsea FC, I mean, fair play. I mean, that is commitment. The hours you are putting in is absolutely insane, and you got to respect it. You really have, I mean, an 11-hour stream, wow. 11 hours, 9 hours. I mean, we've even both done 9 hours together, haven't we? I mean, that was mental. We're talking about football, Adam, yeah, he's still here. Are you looking at the live chat, Rich Moneymakers? He posted recently. So, yeah. And there you go. There he is. Palmeiras, Corinthians. Yes, it's Saturday. Yeah, I will be there, mate. Make sure you send me the link. I will be there. Hopefully, land some minerals. Again, land the minerals. The Corinthians again. Because they already beat Palmeiras last weekend. But yeah, if it wasn't for Adam Dar 2025, I probably wouldn't be taking much interest. But, he is getting me into Brazilian football because, unfortunately, Brazilian football is not broadcast here in the UK a lot, which is a shame. Did you send me on Twitter another thing, Rich Moneymakers? But yeah, the Corinthians, yeah, it was a good win against Palmeiras. That really was. And yeah, it's great learning about the Brazilian league, especially as I am a Brazil fan as well. And I have to use these Instagram sites to do video. Oh, right. Interesting. That's interesting. But yeah, the Corinthians, did they win their game last night or did they lose, Adam Dar 2025? Are you still in the live chat? Let me know. Because apparently they were losing their game last night, weren't they? Did they draw? But yeah, let me know in the live chat, mate. 1-1 draw. Oh, that's not too bad then. At least they didn't lose. But yeah, Michael.Chelsea FC. Here we go. Down 14 asking me something else. Get out here, man. Are you going to tell Michael how to add that background? Yeah, I'll try to. Absolutely, Danielite sorting. Because, Michael.Chelsea FC, obviously he used StreamYard as well, like what I use. We both use StreamYard. StreamYard is quite a good software, to be fair. It's quite simple to use. Oh, that's just a TikTok notification. Or should I say the Mutants app, because there's so many mutants on TikTok, it's unbelievable. I mean, that platform is insane. I mean, they do post some very funny videos on there. Some people doing some daft things. At the same time, there is a load of rubbish on that platform, honestly. I mean, let's get it right here, people, yeah? It's absolutely getting the narrative right. But, Manchester United, for me now, it's about having a strong end to this season and we improve next season, because I don't want us to be down in 13th place again next season. No chance. Absolutely no chance whatsoever do I want us to be 13th. I mean, this is not Manchester United, seriously, down in 13th in the Premier League. I mean, what are we doing here, people? Seriously, it's like, get in the bin, seriously. But, live watch on, I will be doing a live watch on to the Lyon game. And then obviously I have my match reaction. And then I'll be doing my emergency meeting as well, talk about the game as well. And probably have guests on as well, like maybe Michael.Chelsea FC, Adam Dar 2025, because that's what I usually do in the emergency meetings, is I have guests on to about the Manchester United game. But yeah, Adam Dar 2025, Lyon are at home. Yes, they are. So that's why if we can get an away goal, that'd be really good. Because that'll hopefully make us favourites to go through if we win the first leg away. And then second leg, obviously with the home crowd in front of us, hopefully can be the 12th man. Help the team get through the line. Yeah. It's going to be local fans that will take the advantage, including the ultras waving flags. Facts, mate. Absolute facts. It was my idea to bring guests on. Not just yours, mate. It was mine as well. Well, it's both of our idea, mate, really. So, yeah. Oh, Michael is seeing it. I'm just listening to a bit where he's getting angry with Blueco. Like Clown Lake. Clear Lake Capital. He is absolutely seething. Here come the two silver swings. Of course, I have a proper listen to it a bit later on or something. But yeah, he's absolutely landing the minerals. Michael.Chelsea FC. They are clowns. They are. They are absolute clowns. Your ownership. Well, so ours as well, down in 14.
Yeah, get out of fucking football and all. Stop! Yeah? Not having it! Yeah? Not fucking having it! Yeah? Get out of here!
Get out here. Yeah, exactly.
Trying to kill
Run into brown envelopes out of here, man.
big ball. Oh, I'm not. Yeah, it's already dead. Yeah? And you lot out there, you've let it fucking happen. All of you. You YouTube content creators, yeah? I'm going to be coming
Yeah, the ones in it for a pound note. True.
for you. If they're bloody Goonies get our bloody Champions League, yeah, I'm coming for the fucking lot of you, trust me. And yeah, Johnny Minerals in contrast, yeah, that guy's a fucking pussycat. Let's get that. He's a bloody pussycat compared to me. Tell you, you lot, you don't know what you lot have got coming.
Oh.
Get the
Oh, he just said Johnny Minerals is a pussycat compared to Michael Chelsea FC. Oh, that is strong words there from Michael Chelsea FC. But yeah, to be fair, both of them land the Minerals. But I got to say, you know, Michael in this very moment in time probably lands the Minerals more than Johnny Minerals.
fucking thing.
But I still like Johnny Minerals though, but Michael Chelsea FC is by far my favourite Chelsea content creator. 100%.
Yeah, the Client Lake Lewis G, yeah, brown envelope Charlie, get out of that fucking club, you scumbags, yeah. Failed out to Jennings, you fake, yeah, fake actor, yeah. Yeah, they're all relying on your fucking spreadsheet. AI scouting, fuck off. Yeah, get out of it. Yeah. 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 Oh, was it? Yeah. They all work together. Josh and Jay Geezer, they work together. They're all scum. A lot of them. Yeah. I want football back the way it was.
So do I. I want football back to how it was. No PR or anything. If Chelsea does not get Champions League, I see it getting toxic and I see fans booing. And how can fans still accept this crap and this nonsense? Exactly. Exactly, Daniel Sorting. Spot on, mate, as always. Yeah, Clown Lake Lucy, absolutely. Get in the bin. Just like all the brown envelopes in the bin, seriously.
Football is about results and winning on the pitch.
Yes.
Not a fucking spreadsheet, the fucking bank balance. If you lot are into that, fuck off. Yeah? You're not getting me doing it. Yeah? Shut off.
Oh.
You know,
See, Bucharin, the Matrix are definitely out to get him. But he's going to keep on landing it, like what I am as well.
shut off. Yeah, get out of here. You know what? Look, you know, big up to you lot, yeah? Look, thanks for tuning in and all that, yeah? Of course, smash a like, subscribe. Oh, yeah, subscribe. Don't be a fucking wrong gun. Let's get that right. Yeah, please post your comments down below. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I'm fucking sick of this. I'm going to play some videos that I'm going to close the fucking show out on. Yeah, let's get that right. So, yeah, big up all of you, yeah? And if you lot are still propaganda in this, if the bloody ass get their hands on that trophy, yeah, fuck off. Yeah, you're not fucking Chelsea. Yeah, get out of here, yeah?
And it's the reason why it's so easy to lock up, because they're not playing well, because they run a corrupt ownership. Yeah, at Chelsea and at my football club as well, mate. They're corrupt. Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, yeah, what more can be said, Danny Outsourcing? I agree.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not having it. Oh, I mean, fuck the lot of you. Yeah, I mean, up the Chelsea, yeah. But you know what? Fuck off. I'm out of here and I'm going to be back tomorrow. And if, I mean, fucking Conference League, I mean, seriously. What the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah,
Propping that
exactly.
shit. Fuck off, I'm done. I'm out of here. See you later, guys. Oh, fuck this. I mean, let's get it right here.
Wow. That is a proper extreme rant from Michael's on Chelsea FC. Whew. Yeah. What language is that, Adam Dar 2029? Is that English? Because I'm struggling to understand that language. Could you explain a bit more? But yeah, you know, it's like, football, man. I love football, but modern day football's absolutely in the bin, because so much PR is in football these days. Spanish, Portuguese, without any shame. Oh, I see. Right. Okay. That's a new thing I've learned. Thanks for that. So you're absolutely amazing. You land some emeralds, mate. Run by cringe people. Ah, okay. Right. That's fascinating. But yeah, you know, it's like, seriously, man. If I had it my own way, if I was in charge of Manchester United, if anyone was chatting like rubbish about the manager, if I was in charge, I'd literally have them banned from a press conference, attending a press conference, after before you say, but. And I'm being serious, you know, I would, literally. If anyone likes to chat rubbish about the manager, false information, out here fast before you say, but. Seriously. Conference League is shit competition. I've had enough of rivals fans pissing off like Arsenal Spurs. Yeah, good point, mate. Dortmund in the bin. Yeah, Dortmunds were awful. Yeah, they got beat 4-0 tonight. 4-0, 4-1. Yeah, that's tie over, mate. Barcelona through to the next round. 100% they are through. And number 10's team Aston Villa in the mud as well. I mean, literally, if Aston Villa were only 2-1 behind, they might have had a chance at 3-1 down. To me, I think that's tie over. You know, number 10's team in the mud. Aston Villa, Marcus Rashford's team is in the bin tonight. Paris Saint-Germain landed the minerals. Let's get it right here, yeah? And I think Paris Saint-Germain are literally one of the favourites to win the Champions League at the end of the day. Because, you know, Hansi Flick has gotten them... Well, sorry, Barcelona are playing some good football, so Paris Saint-Germain as well. I mean, what phase is Luis Enrique in at PSG? What phase is Hansi Flick in at Barcelona? What phase is Mikel Arteta in? Oh yeah, phase 5, phase 6. According to some Arsenal fans, the best looking Spaniards we know. I mean, what are we doing here? Seriously. I mean, you've not won anything for about 5 or 6 years, and yet you're still believing in trust the process nonsense. It's like, you can keep that out of our fan base. Why would we be interested in trust the process? I mean, It's so overrated. It's overhyped, overrated. Same as GA, XG as well. I mean, who cares about GA and XG? I couldn't give a shit. But I do look at the stats because I know you guys like it. But personally, myself, couldn't care less about it. Because when it comes to a player, I care about what they do out on the pitch, yeah? It's like, fuck the GA, fuck the XG. It's how they perform out on the pitch, you know. As stats go, I couldn't care less. I really couldn't. He got locked up, Rashford. Yeah, I mean, he did put a couple of good balls into the box, to be fair. But PSG, you know, they defended well, and the goals they scored tonight were a cracker, honestly. Them 2 goals that Paris Saint-Germain put into the back of the net were epic. Martinez is a good goalkeeper who obviously plays for Argentina, but you had no chance stopping them. No matter how good he is, he had no chance stopping PSG scoring because they were absolutely unbelievable. PSG or Barcelona, you must beat that Lego head Arteta. Yeah, absolutely. But, you know, it's like, just imagine, right? If Arsenal do win the Champions League, I mean, oh my goodness, that is going to be absolutely peak. And them Arsenal fans, they will not shut up about it. They'll keep going on and on and on. They'll be going, oh my goodness, just imagine they do win it, man. I mean, get out of town quick. Lock yourself up and hide away because they won't shut up about it. They'll keep on bragging about it and thinking, oh, we're the best team in London, this and that. But do you have 2 Champions Leagues? No, you don't. Chelsea have 2 Champions Leagues at the end of the day. You know, Chelsea, football heritage, Real Madrid, football heritage, Manchester United, football heritage. Yeah, so, but Arsenal, Tottenham, bottlers, it's as simple as that. But if Arsenal do win it, then I will say fair play to them. The way they played against Real Madrid last night, fair play. But was I expecting more from Real Madrid? Of course I was, a lot more. I am absolutely fuming the way Real Madrid played last night. Just not sustainable. Could they go through still? Yes. But they need a miracle to turn it around. But the Bernabeu is not impossible at the end of the day. Real Madrid, they have standards. And their fan base do not accept mediocrity. Do you think they go along with any of this trust the process nonsense like what fans do in the Premier League? Not a chance, because there would be riots, literally. I tell you, just imagine if someone said to Real Madrid fans, trust the process. I mean, get out of town quickly. Now make you an easy target. Now find your address and they'll hunt you down within about half an hour or so. They will be at your address and you better get out there quick because these sort of fans do not mess around. Even though Chelsea has rivalry with Barca, but you're better off saying Inter Milan. Yeah, absolutely. Because obviously Inter Milan are more financially stable than AC Milan at the moment. Because obviously, as you say, AC Milan play haram ball. But like I say, I do like Inter Milan and AC. So when it comes to Milan teams, I don't really have a favourite because I have bought both the Milan teams' kits. And my head will explode and hot if Arsenal win the Champions League and Michael going to rant on this stream. Oh, mate, Michael Chelsea FC will absolutely cook everyone if Arsenal win that Champions League. Wow. And Barcelona fans literally celebrated Arsenal win because of rivalry Real Madrid. Well, of course, Barcelona fans would want Arsenal to win because obviously, you know, Barcelona and Real Madrid are arch rivals in the end of the day, aren't they? On the Milan derby and even derby in Italy, even if the Reds won, yeah, absolutely, thanks. But yeah, the Milan derby. Of course, it's like Paris Saint-Germain were too strong for Aston Villa tonight, I thought. I mean, scored 2-1. I was thinking Villa might have a chance back in Villa Park, but now I think it's pretty much tie over because I think Paris Saint-Germain will just control the game at Villa Park now. Now they got that cushion. But if Villa get an early goal, then who knows? But yeah, Daniel 14, next time Michael.Chelsea's on with me, yes, you can join on stream, of course. Because it's good to talk to you last night. Yep, Hayden Cox has just messaged me, my subscriber, telling Plymouth Argyle to fuck off because, you know, Plymouth Argyle are literally about to get relegated to League One. Pull them out, mate, if you're doing an emergency meeting on your football channel. I will do that. Some stage I will be calling out Plymouth Argyle because, you know, they're not having a good season at all. About to get relegated from the EFL Championship. Big up to you, Kai. Good evening to you, mate. Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. Much appreciated. That Ronan Jamie Jackson was at Ruben Amorim's press conference today. I mean, he needs to get in the bins, seriously. And Plymouth knocked out Liverpool. They did. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I was so happy when Plymouth knocked out Liverpool, but in the Championship, they've just been embarrassing this season. Wayne Rooney wrecks Plymouth. Thanks. Yep. But not just him, mate. It's the whole board. They need to take accountability. A penalty kick. Yes, Adam. That's right, mate. I remember, yeah. A penalty kick they scored. But, yeah, it's like, I miss teams playing attacking football. There's too much haram ball these days. There needs to be attacking football. Because these days, the standards of football is just, it's in the bin, seriously. Why can't teams attack? Why do they have to be too cautious? It's like, attack, take risks, yeah? Because that's how I like football. I like it when teams take risks. But if you're in the 90th minute, you need to take the ball to the corner flag. I can understand if you're a bit more pragmatic because you want to get over the line, don't you? But any other time, attack, go for it. Show some passion, show some fight, show some desire. When Rooney should give up managing, he's just another Gary Neville. Yeah, thanks, Guy. Not good enough to be manager, mate. I'm just removing that. I didn't mean to put that comment up. Fuck's sakes. Did I? What have I done? We'll remove that message. There we go. Michael should get 5 scenes out of Arsenal win the Champions League. Yep. Football's ruined because of passing lanes. Thank Pep. That's a good point. I mean, they've not been able to play the same Man City this season, have they? I mean, let's get everything right here. United 4, Real Sociedad 1. Yeah, the Spanish seagull merchants. Manchester United put them in the bin. But yeah, you had our fans thinking, oh, we're back in business, this and that. It's like, get the fuck out of here, man. Winning against them in the poor Leicester City side. No risks, FC. Players can't express themselves. No, they can't, Sky. That's facts, mate. Oh, get out of here, man. Stop with this bollocks. Let's get in the bin. Share your link referral. No, I don't want to do that. Arteta's Connection Club, it couldn't do it with Kobu and Bascu locks up. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Adam Dahl 2025. Locks up, absolutely. It's me, mate. I'm accidentally posting that. It's because StreamYard had done an update and it's quite sensitive. So that's me, mate. Apologies for that. You know what they say, accountability is the best ability. And I am holding myself accountable for that. Thoughts on P? Yeah, right. Hayden Cox. I'll tell you my thoughts exactly. Green Army, you have been an absolute embarrassment this season. Let's get the narrative right here. And they deserve relegation to League One. Embarrassing at the highest level. Where's your fight? Where's your passion? Disgrace. Honestly. Seriously. Yeah, these people are a joke. Yeah, they are. Here we go, show on stage. Grealish was close to joining United before he went to City. Wooden scene, ha ha ha. Yep, absolutely. Go on, get out of here, man. Likes, yep. Smash the likes, people. Not fucking sustainable. Yep, Hayden Cox, it's not sustainable. Not one bit. But yeah, Hayden Cox, that Ron then. Jamie Jackson was at the press conference today, Ruben Amorim's press conference, so not happy about that. Remember that stream I did on that absolute Ronan? Yep, I'm not happy he was there at all, mate. Yeah, that needs the wooden scene as well. Him being at the press conference. I mean, what are we doing here? Yeah, wooden scene for you, JJ. And I think you know who I'm talking about. Dear me. 3-0 down at halftime, not fucking sustainable by our elite high standards. Mr. Butt is in the chat. What a legend. Yep, absolutely. Hey, when... Yeah, he does. I agree with you, Kai. Yes, we're here. We got to get your swing out for Real Madrid. Not acceptable. Let's get it right. I did get my swing out. I mean, not too much, but I did get it out, Michael.Chelsea. Of course, I said you're doing your 9-hour stream, weren't you? So you're not being able to watch a lot of my streams recently because you're landing it, mate. You know, unreal work rate. Mr. Joshy J, Jesse happy. Green Army didn't concede so many in the second half. And what? And what? Yeah, literally. If you're about 3-0 down in the first half, then you deserve relegation. It's as simple as that at the end of the day. Basically, long as much as possible to get the watch hours and monetization. Facts. Yep, I agree. All the English players are leaks, obvious. But yeah, I mainly do 2 hours, an hour or 2 hours. Two, my favourite teams so relegated this season, gutting. I know it's heartbreaking for you, isn't it? You know, S getting relegated, P about to get relegated from the EFL Championship. It's been a horrendous season for you, Hayden Cox, hasn't it? Yeah, but one to forget for you, totally, mate. But the nightmare's nearly over. But at least you said with S, you can look forward to the Championship now. Because I think with us, no doubts about it, you will be one of the favourites for promotion next season. And if Bristol City, if they miss out on promotion, I'll definitely, if it's on the weekend, I'll definitely be going down to Ashton Gate to watch you boys, you know, S in action against Bristol City. But obviously, Bristol City, they may do the unthinkable and get promoted. But the thing is, if they get promoted, then they're pretty much going to be like what Southampton were in this season. Oh, sorry, S, because you call them S, don't you? But, literally, if they go up Bristol City, they're going to be like what S were this season. I mean, struggling to get out to double figures, or it could be even more peak for them. I mean, let's get the narrative right here. But Bristol City in the Premier League, it would be amazing. I'm not going to lie. It would be absolutely epic. But would I want to see them get hammered every week? As really a bit of a Bristol City fan, no, I wouldn't. So it makes me wonder if we are better off just staying in the EFL Championship, to be honest. Yeah. Hayden Cox, here we go. I fancy Middlesbrough to get promoted. They could, Kai. Absolutely, mate. We never beat Red and White Army away from home. I mean, we even beat you a couple seasons ago, didn't we? Last season. We ended your long unbeaten run. Wrexham, they're succeeding and they run by an actual football club proper. Yeah. They're landing the minerals at the moment. But obviously, Hayden Cox, he's not a fan of Wrexham because he feels they are full of PR. You ended our 25-game unbeaten run. Yeah, you're right. The Red and White Army did. And I was shell-shocked, I'm not going to lie. They're getting better and better by year. Yeah, they are. A fair play to Wrexham, they're landing it in the moment, aren't they? But like I said, Hayden Cox is not a fan of them. Wrexham or Hollywood FC. Yeah, Ryan Reynolds owns them. Seems like Tom Parker or Tom Baker owns Birmingham City. And oh yeah, congratulations to Birmingham City. They are back in the EFL Championship next season. Yeah, Tom Brady, that's it. Tom Brady. Scott Parker is the new Daniel Parker. Good at getting championship teams promoted to the Prem. Yes, he is, but unfortunately, he struggles in the Premier League, doesn't he? This is the thing, some managers just do better in the Championship than what they do in the Premier League. Because obviously the Premier League is much more higher tempo than the EFL Championship. But the EFL Championship is a very competitive league at the end of the day. Let's get the narrative right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get the narrative right. But, yeah, I mean, my goodness sake. These people who made football boring and that, it's like it gets in the bin, seriously. Because I miss the days where players used to be at each other's faces, like, look at Roy Keane, Patrick Vieira. I mean, that was the glory days of football when no, hugging and kissing each other, like what it is now. It's like that was when players were ready to go to war with each other. Literally, no looking at each other, looking away from each other, and getting ready for the game of football. That is what I miss the most. But now we have huddles and kisses for the cameras and that. I mean, let's get it right. It's all for social media, isn't it? And, to me, it's not sustainable. Kieran McKenna, Willie Ipswich, he deserves a friend job. Arsenal, their favourites going against Brentford. Depends what sort of team they put out, Adam Dar 2025. They may think, because they're not going to win their Premier League title, and they'll put out their reserves against Brentford because they still got their second leg at the Bernabeu next week. But, it's like Arsenal mathematically could still catch Liverpool, but we know it's not happening because Liverpool were too far ahead. And this is why Liverpool have been running away with it, because, they've been the most consistent. Other teams have been poor, and Liverpool been the most consistent at the end of the day. They say not from me. Thoughts on tonight's game versus Lyon. Andre Onana got... Oh my gosh, he got cooked, Kai. He got absolutely cooked, mate. Would you take a draw tomorrow, mate? I mean, if we get an away goal, then with a draw wouldn't be the worst result, but I want the win because it will well and truly give us momentum going into the game next week. Today, sorry. Yeah. I mean, I want the win, ideally, but a draw, I mean, with the away goal, maybe it won't be the worst result in the world, but come on, I expect to win. I mean, Lyon are a decent side, but come on, we're Manchester United. We should be beating Lyon. I know disrespect to Lyon, but we should be winning. United should have won in San Sebastian. Yeah, I agree. 100%. Sociedad, the Spanish single merchants, didn't even score a goal from open play. That's true. Because the goals they scored were literally penalties. Onana responded back with a Twitter post. Did he? Right, let's have a look at that. Let's have a look, shall we? Andre Onana. But, you know, I'm with Matic. I think he's talking facts. Because you and I both know, Kai, that Andre Onana is literally one of the worst Manchester United goalkeepers ever. Onana, here we go. Andre Onana. What's he said? Let's have a look. Just going to have a look quickly, guys. Onana, here we go. Andre Onana. Here we go. Yeah, this is what he said. Right. I would never be disrespected to another club. We know that tomorrow will be a difficult game against a strong opponent. We focus on preparing a performance to make our fans proud. At least I've lifted trophies, the greatest club in the world. Some can't say the same. Oh, that's a proper dig there. That really is. Wow. Here we go, Kite. Onana and the rest of the players should ignore and prove everyone wrong. Yep. How was your record against French opposition? When was the last time you played the French team? I'm going to have a look for you, Adam. No worries. Marseille, apparently. When was the last time we played a French team? Let's have a look. Man United history versus French sides. Here we go. This should tell us. United have won 17 of our 32 meetings against French La Liga sides. So when was our last game? 2019. PSG. Oh yeah, we beat PSG 3-1 back then. So 2019 against Paris Saint-Germain, we won 3-1. Yeah, I can remember that. That was unbelievable. Yeah, I know, exactly. Facts, mate. Not as poor like against Spanish opposition. Yes, Adam, you're right, mate. Who was managing United in 2019? Solskjaer. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Yeah, he was our manager. But yeah, I can remember that. That was insane. That's crazy. That really was. So yeah, we had a decent record against French opposition. So hopefully we can do it again against Lyon at the end of the day. But now make it tough. They really will. Bruno Fernandes didn't join United yet. Yeah, that's right, mate. Because I think he joined in like around 2020 or 2021. When did he sign? Let's have a look. When did he make his debut? Bruno Fernandes, Manchester United debut. Here we go. 2020. Yep. So he joined in 2020. So just after we played Paris Saint-Germain. So that's interesting. But yeah, Bruno Fernandes, you either like Bruno Fernandes or you hate him. But, this season he's landing the emeralds. He's literally been one of our star players. Yeah, so big ups to every single one of you. Like and locks in this evening. Much appreciated. Or should I say this morning? Back then, different squads. Absolutely, Adam. It was, mate. I would bring back McTominay just to play as a striker. He did better than Hoyland. I mean, why did we let him go, mate? McTominay should just be striker, not a midfielder. I mean, he was a super sub. Remember against Brentford last season at Old Trafford or whoever it was we played? He literally scored 2 goals. He scored an equaliser and then he got us the winner. Who was left back? Who was that left back in the midfield back then? Left back. Let's have a look. I'm trying to think. That's a good question, actually, Adam. Are you talking about the 2019-2020 team? That's the one you're talking about, then yeah, have a look. De Gea was there, yes, he was. But yeah, he was the super sub though, Kai. You gotta admit it, mate. Pressed again. Get out here, man. Bloody pressed again. My apologies. It's all right. We'll get that. But yeah, he was a super sub today, Kai. 100%. I don't rate McTominay because he's not a midfielder. He's a striker. Yay. Absolutely. I'd agree with that, mate. Say nice speaking to you, my children. See you later. Fred, yes, that's right. Fred played for us back then as well. Of course, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer used to like playing Scott McTominay and Fred. So Manchester United fans used to name that McFred. Yeah, absolutely. I can remember that now, yeah. McFred. Magaloff. Oh, yeah, Maguire and Lindelof. And the Chuckle Brothers. Who was it? Phil Jones and Chris Smalling. They used to call them the Chuckle Brothers, didn't they? PSG are better than United. They're definitely cooking. Ruben. Yeah, they are. They would do, mate. If we played Paris Saint-Germain now, we'd get battered. Because obviously now Mbappe's gone. To me, I think Paris Saint-Germain now are playing more as a team, aren't they? I mean, let's get the narrative right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get the narrative right. But yeah, it's crazy, absolutely crazy in the end of the day. How, Manchester United seem to struggle against Spanish opposition, but yeah, our record against French teams has been pretty decent. I mean, let's get the narrative right here. But, the Europa League, even if we win the Europa League, will I forget how rubbish we've been in the Premier League this season? No, absolutely not. There's no way, in any shape or form, I will forget how crap we've been in the Premier League this season. I will still call it out because I am not happy the way we've performed in the Premier League this season. To me, it's just not been sustainable. I mean, this is not the Manchester United I know down in the positions we are. I mean, what are we doing here? Seriously. I mean, it's just been a disgrace this season in the Premier League. We've not been entertaining to watch. We've been totally embarrassing. We've got out of jail a couple of times. And yeah, it's been one of the most frustrating Premier League seasons ever. And I can't wait for it to end. I really can't, just in general, not with Manchester United, but the whole Premier League season. It's just been so terrible this year, and the standards of it. Whether it's teams playing loads of football matches, I don't know, but it's unrecognisable this season, the Premier League. It's like it doesn't have the same feel. It just doesn't have the same passion. I mean, let's get it right, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get the narrative right. But Michael Chelsea FC, he's in landing the minerals recently. And I do as well with Manchester United because as a fan for 25 plus years, I will carry on landing the minerals because I'm not accepting mediocrity at Manchester United. As a fan, I demand the best at the end of the day. Like Michael Chelsea FC does for Chelsea. He demands the best at Chelsea at the end of the day. And whilst Manchester United men have had a shambolic season, thankfully Manchester United women have been landing the minerals this season. They've been literally my therapy this season. But he likes women's football, Mr. Joshy J. You are a man, Mr. Joshy J. Why are you into WSL? Because I can, okay? If I want to like WSL football, I will do. And I love watching the women because they show fight, they show passion, and their team lands the minerals for us. Leah Golden as well, she lands the minerals. And Ella Toon, she's a proper number 7. Put her in the men's team, guarantee you she would score us loads and loads of goals. I mean, let's get the narrative right here, yeah? Ella Toon lands it. It don't matter what the weather. People want to do games no matter what, and they don't want to postpone the weather for the money. Absolutely. Yeah. I agree with you, Adam Dahl 2025. Again, facts, mate. Yep, spot on as always. But yeah, the game itself, would I be happy with a 2-1 victory, take a 2-1 lead back to Old Trafford? Yes, I would, because I think that put us in prime position to go through. But a 1-1 draw, I feel, would be a bit nervy, but say if we win 2-1 or even 3-1, then to me, I think that's absolutely fantastic. Right, let's plug in my phone to charge. My second phone, my streaming phone. There we go. Gosh. Just going to plug it in. There we go. Oh, that's plugs in. Are you going to buy a silver soon yourself? I do have one actually, mate. I got one over there with my utensils. So I have got a silver thing. 2-1 United or a 2-2 draw I got. Yeah, I think I predicted about 2-1, to be honest, Adam Dar 2025. So yeah, I think we will win 2-1. But yeah, we're just going to have to wait and see. But as long as we show fight in that, I'll be very happy with that. Right, let's have a look. Corinthians. Brazilian football. Corinthians. Here we go. Or Corinthians, whatever you say. Matches, here we go. So they go fixtures. Yep, Palmeiras they got next, which we will be there for that one. No doubt about it. Matches, here we go. Latest matches. So Corinthians. Just gonna have a look at their fixtures. So yeah, Palmeiras next. Then after that, Fluminense, Corinthians versus Sports, Flamengo on the 22nd of April, Corinthians versus the Inter Canal, whatever you say, Mirassol. Sorry if I said that wrong. Corinthians on the 10th of May. Corinthians versus Santos on the 18th. That'd be a good one. 25th of May. Corinthians and Atletico Moreno. Corinthians versus Vitória. Sorry if I'm saying these names wrong. It's because obviously I'm new to like this. So yeah. But yeah, some interesting matches coming up for the Corinthians. Corinthians kits. Here we go. Let's have a look at their kit. See what sort of kit they play in. Corinthians. Here we go. Well, that's a nice kit they used in 2020, wasn't it? Yeah, no, look. That's a nice one. 2022, 2023. Or 24, 25. There it is. Yeah, there's the current kit. Look, they play in the Corinthians. Japan kit. Yeah, it does. It looks a bit like a Japan kit, mate. I agree. One of the legs must be a must-win game to advance the semi-finals. To do the right way. I agree, Adam, 2025. Like Sausage Judge and Brighton. Yep. 100%. But yeah, that's not a bad kit, to be honest. This season's kit. Zoom in on that a little bit. No, yeah, it looks like a bit of white and blue on it. That's quite nice, to be fair. Yeah. Yeah, that's the home kit. Oh, there's another one. Look. Well, they had Samson. Wow. That's interesting. But yeah, you know, they've had some interesting kits, the Corinthians. 2005. Look at that one. The away one as well. That's very nice. Yep. Oh, look at that in 1993. Look at this one. Oh, that's wow nice. That one is. Look at this one. Wow. Impressive. Some of these kits, man. The Corinthians landing the minerals. 2021 shirt. Oh, look at that one. That's quite nice. Look with the patterns on it. See that there? That's nice. I like that. Huge fan base like CWC, yeah. And obviously Memphis Depay plays them as well. Ex-Manchester United player, used to playing for Barcelona as well. But yeah, you know, Mr. Joshy J, can I ask you this? Yeah, go for it, Adam. Of course you can, mate. You can answer anything, mate. You know, you and I work together, so yeah. Mr. Josh CJ. See, I just love the way you say Mr. Josh CJ. Sounds real American. But yeah, far away, mate. But yeah, the Corinthians have had some interesting kits. And will you be buying a Seagull Merchants kit anytime soon? Nope, no chance. I'm not buying the Seagull Merchants kit. I mean, no way. And this is what the away kit looks like then. The Corinthians away kit. Yep, there it is. Look. I'll get out here, man. There we go. That's better. The away kit. Yeah, that looks quite nice as well. Yeah, the Corinthians, they've definitely got a huge fan base. And I think I heard them quite a few times before. Sociedad away kit is coloured the same colour as Corinthians. Wow, really? And that's who you're talking about anyway. Well, that's interesting. Adam Dar 2025. But yeah, you know, I'd just like to thank everyone for. Oh, Hayden Cox. Manchester United doing match worn auction, mate. If you're interested, I'll send you the link later. Yeah, please do, Hayden Cox. That'd be great. Please do, mate. That'd be epic. Yeah, in the bin, mate. Get in the bin, brown envelopes. Absolutely, in the bin. Where they belong as well. You know, they don't represent football. It's the Derby game. Oh, wow. Is it? Wow. But yeah, send me the link anyway. Be interested in seeing that. But the Corinthians, you know, like I said, I will be on Adam Dar's Brazilian channel for that game. Hopefully they're going to land it. The Corinthians against Palmeiras. A huge game. We'll send now, mate. Cool. I'll wait for that to come through now on my personal phone. Yeah, man. We will be there for that. Corinthians against Palmeiras. I cannot wait for that game. It'd be epic. Four meetings in 2 months. Yeah, crazy. Corinthians. There we go. Manchester shirts. Hayden Cox has sent the link. Cool. Wicked. I'll check it out a bit later. Cheers, mate. Yeah, they are, mate. They sure are, mate. Palmeiras. Oh, cool, Hayden Cox. There's a few more on the website. Cool. That's interesting. Here we go. Gosh, some of them are insane prices. Bruno Fernandes shirt, £697. Oh, bloody insane prices, I tell you. Yeah, they are, mate. I just looked on the website. Like me, they are a lot of money. Absolutely a lot of money. Look at Fasco's kit. I will do. We'll have a quick look at that. Adam Dar 2025. See, you know a lot about your Brazilian teams. Obviously, I just the ones I'm mainly following are the Corinthians because again they have such a huge fan base, and Memphis Depay plays in them. Fasco. Pasco kit. Is that it? Hold on. We'll get out on the stage. Ah. Damn you. There we go. Is that it? Wow. That's a nice one. Pasco. That is well nice. What's that? That is their 24 or 25 home kit. That's well nice. White Cross. Yeah, it is. Has got a White Cross, you're right. On that Matchworn website, I got a Billy Gilmore Napoli Matchworn shirt. Oh, that's awesome, Hayden Cox. That's well cool, mate. Absolutely well cool. White Cross, yep. What's their away kit like? That's what their away kit currently looks like. Look at that. That's nice. Well, they do some nice kits as well. That's smart. I like that. Very smart. Corinthians kit. Wonder if they do Birds kit. Yes, they do. Wow. Look at that one. That's like the Newcastle shirt. Oh, that's amazing. Black and white stripes on it, like Juventus and Newcastle. The Corinthians, what a kit that is. Wow. I'm doing it for the Sora. Oh, wow. That is so nice. That Corinthians Birds kit is so nice. Didn't realise it's like Newcastle's kit. That's amazing. That is well smart. Bird shirt. Currently in the sale at the moment. Look at the Nike badge though. That's currently down at the moment. Like sideways, but it's meant to be like that. Bortego is the other one. It sounded like it theirs. See? Bortego kit. Here we go. Wow, again, like the Newcastle United stripes. Look at that. Get out here, man. Ah. See, I have to hold the phone because I got it charging. There you go, look. That's nice. That's very nice as well. I like that. That's superb. Bortego. What's their away kit like? Here we go. Oh, wow, that's a wild one. Look at that. Very wild. Wow, that's amazing. Black and white stripes, classic kit. Yep, it is. And Neymar sounds. Oh, gotta have a look at that one. Let's look at that one. Santos. Images Santos. There you go. Wow, look at that. That's quite nice. Santos kit. What Neymar wears. Oh, certainly do some good kits. I'm not going to lie. The Brazilian teams. Santos away. That's our luck. Again, it's like Newcastle colours. This is insane. But except this one is a bit different, like, because it's got a bit of gold and navy on the stripes. Again, that's well smart. That's amazing. But yeah, the Corinthians or Corinthis, whatever way you call them, Adam Dar 2025. But yeah, I'm buzzing for that game against Palmeiras. I really am. And I'm gutted, they don't show Brazilian football here in the UK. The Brighton and Spain away kit. Yeah, they actually mean it. Yeah, pretty much, right? Pretty much Adam Dar 2025. Look. Neymar Santos. Neymar Santos kit. Here we go. Where is he? Neymar. There he is. Yeah, there he is. There he is. Isn't it? Like Santos. Neymar. But yeah, very interesting kits. Well, you see some Premier League teams and that do kits, and some of them are like a copy and paste, a rinse and repeat, really. But some of them ones from the Brazilian league, wow, they look beautiful. They look absolutely amazing. They really do. But yeah. See, this is why I like working with you, Adam, because you are teaching me stuff about Brazilian football. Which is great. I'm loving it. Long may it continue, mate, as well. The Corinthians. Do you respect and like Bayern? Yeah, I do, Again, they are a club and elite high standards. I quite like Bayern Munich, yeah. Yeah, they're all right. Yeah, that's another thing I want to search up on here is that other Barcelona team. Because I never knew there was a second Barcelona team until last week. Which I'm curious now. SC Barcelona, Ecuador. Yeah, look at that. They got very similar badge as well. That's crazy, man. Oh yeah, better not do that because that on that website because that's copyrighted. Wikipedia, Ronans. Oh yeah, there it is. Look, wow, that is mad. No, look at that. That's just like the Barcelona badge. Barcelona, Spain. Wow. River Plate drew 0-0 with Barcelona. That's crazy. Literally like a carbon copy, but except it says BSC instead of FCB. But yeah, I couldn't believe it. When you told me last week another Barcelona team existed, I was shell shocked. Kit, let's have a look at their kit as well. Sorry, kit do they play in? Oh wow, that's epic. Look at that. Oh wow, I like that. That is bloody beautiful. That's amazing. That is well smart, man. Give Adam a follow. That's just, yeah. That the yellow on that is just mad. Wow. The yellow, that orange, that blends in really well together. Ecuador. Where are they in the table? Let's have a look. FC Barcelona, here we go. What's their away kit like? But that home one is well smart. I know you're going, oh, look at that. That's nice as well. Their away kit's really nice. FC Barcelona and Ecuador. Well, that's nice, that green one. What's that? Last season's. Ah, interesting. FC Barcelona, Ecuador. Table, here we go. I currently top. Currently top of their division at the moment. This Barcelona team from Ecuador. So yeah, they drew 0-0 with River Plate. I'm going to sleep. Yeah, that's okay, Adam. Sorry, Danny Eyesore team. They've only lost 2 games so far. They drew with River Plate yesterday. They won against Independent, let's say, Del Valle or something. Then beat Delphin 2-0. Corinthians. Oh, look at that. The Corinthians beat them 2-0. Yeah, they lost that Independente Del Valle. Beat the Corinthians. So yeah, they played some quite good football, it looks like. But yeah, I'm stunned. And there's actually second Barcelona team. Crazy. FC Barcelona, Ecuador. Let's have a look. FC Barcelona, Ecuador. Here we go. Yeah, they, 24, 25. Who knows the brown envelope? Brighton Saint Kitts. Yeah, pretty much right. But yeah, I like that 24, 25 kit, you know, the yellow and the orange. Very nice. What? See Barcelona Ecuador kit. And currently, 77 quid. That's a rip-off. You're not going to look that up, right? What, the Bryson of Spain? Nah, get on here. No chance. The Seagull Merchants, nah, get in the bin. Be funny. I'd generally be mad, wouldn't it? We had to look at that. Brighton of Spain. Or should we for a laugh? Shall I look at it for a laugh? What do you think? I mean, obviously I'm not going to get it, but just look at images and think for a laugh, shall we? What do you think? Should we go for it or not, mate? Yeah, let's have a look. Yeah, let's go on. Let's have a look. Let's go. Hee hee hee. Let's have a look, people. Images, Real Sociedad. Real Sociedad. Away kit. Here we go. Let's have a look at our away kit. 24, 29. There it is. Yep. There's our away kit. Literally, I think Brighton have played in similar kits in the past. Yep, literally, the Spanish Seagull Merchants. Oh, that's funny, man. That's mad. That is absolutely insane, isn't it? Wow, that is. Flamingo red and black kit is good too. I forgot to say. Flamingo, what's that? Is that their away kit? I'm gonna look at that. Flamingo away kit. Is it their home black kit? That must be their third kit then. Third kit, here we go. Home kit. Ah, okay. No problem. Ah, here we go, yes. Oh, that's well nice, man. There we go, there it is. Cool. That's smart. I like that. Always looks like a rugby shirt, doesn't it? Very similar to what rugby players would wear here in the UK. Here in England, wear shirts like that. Because, yeah, we're really in this country, we're into our stripes. But yeah, certainly interesting on these uncle kits, isn't it? I find it fascinating. But yeah, there are some wonderful kits, there really are. Of course, like football shirts, I review football shirts on this YouTube channel. Literally, I buy football shirts. I buy cheap ones and I review them because, I want people to see the quality in them. By the way, Cruz knocks out America 2-1 yesterday in the Champions Cup. Wow, that's insane. Really? Wow, that's unbelievable. But yeah. The Brighton of Spain, Real Sociedad. Spot on. Yep. Sound like the history in this FC Barcelona team. Ecuador. Founded in 1925, Ecuador. Barcelona Sporting Club, internationally known as Barcelona de Quali. Something, apologies if I botched that up. Best known for its professional football team. Home stadium, let's have a look. What's that what their stadium looks like? That's amazing. Oh, that's not a bad stadium, to be honest. SC equals Sporting Club. Yep. Oh, is that what it stands for, is it? Let's have a look at more information on them. They currently play in the Ecuadorian Serie A league, the highest level football in the country, and hold the destination of being the only club in the Ecuadorian top flight to not have played in the Serie B. Oh wow, they never played in the Serie B. That's crazy. Barcelona Sporting Club is one of the most successful football teams in Ecuador, having won the Serie A title record 16 times, the most recently in 2020. 16 times they won it. That's insane. They have also won 6 regional titles, 5 in the professional area, and were the first Ecuadorian club to make it to the Copa Libertadores finals, making it twice, but lost on both occasions. Oh, that's unfortunate. So they lost on both occasions. Barcelona Sporting Club was founded on 1st of May 1925 by Perez, a Spanish immigrant who named the club after his home city of Barcelona, since the Barcelona Sporting Club has become the most popular club in the country. Like, I'm stunned I haven't heard of them up until last week. Holds a lot of standing rivalry with Al Emelec. Sorry if I said that wrong, where matches between two teams are considered the most important derby in Ecuador, referred to the El Clasico. The club plays their home matches in the Estadio Momento Payacalaya, the largest stadium in the country. Yeah. Yeah, they are one of the most successful clubs. Yeah, they are, judging by this history. They really are Adam Dahl 2025. Additional, the football club has teams in professional basketball, boxing, swimming, volley, basket, athletics champions, netball league. Yeah, that's interesting. Wow, that's unbelievable. Stadium. So it opened in 1959 then. Well, yeah, you have a look at that badge. It's very similar to Barcelona's badge, isn't it? The Spanish side. Founded in early years 1925 to 1969. Barcelona Sporting Club was founded by on the 1st of May 1925. Yeah, we read that one really. Interesting. Well, there you go. Finding out new information about them. $59,000. Wow. Quite a big stadium. 59,283 it can hold. That's quite big. It really is. Wow. But yeah, it actually looks quite a decent stadium. There it is, look. The outside of it. Kendra Pays is from Independent, just like Caicedo. Oh, right. That's interesting. That's actually... I like that. That's a nice stadium. Where FC Barcelona play in Ecuador. Barcelona. Drinkable kits. Look at this one. Look at that one. That's a nice one. Look. That's very nice. Yes, there was no fans. I guess what ended 0-0. No fans were allowed in that game. Oh, really? Really, Adam? What was the reason behind that, mate? Were they misbehaving? Or was there another reason? Oh, no fans. Wow. That's mad. Very mad, mate. Crazy. No fans allowed. Like during lockdown, wasn't it, here in the UK? River Plate will play their first home match in the 2025 Copa Libertadores without fans and due to disciplinary sanction by the decision from... Oh, right, okay. So basically, misbehaviour. So I use They use too much fireworks. All right, okay. So I can understand why then. I get it. I completely get it. Ringer has Inter Milan in CWC group. All right. No way fans seeing her so completely behind closed doors then. Wow. That's mad, mate. Totally insane, Adam. Oh, the punishment includes $100,000 fine and a one-match stadium ban. The match against Ecuador's Barcelona FC and will be held behind closed doors and only club officials. Wow. Wild, mate. Absolute wild. That's mad, mate. Phew, wow. Crazy. But if they misbehave, then they deserve to get punished. 100%. Not sustainable. Corey getting a wooden swing for playing Andrick as well. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Wooden swing for that, Corey Ancelotti. Yep. Not sustainable. Let's get it right here. Let's absolutely get the narrative right. Yeah, it's not sustainable, Adam. It really isn't, mate. It's nowhere near sustainable at the end of the day. But yeah, I'll be live tomorrow. Well, today for the Manchester United game against Lyon. So looking forward to that. And then I'll be doing the match action then and emergency meeting as well. So yeah, really looking forward to it. Without him, Palmeiras have not won the league without him. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. Well, yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, that's a good point, Adam. 100%. They wouldn't have won the league without him. No chance. Absolutely no chance. So, like, redirects. Is there anyone like who I like? Nope. It's a disrespect. It is. I agree with you. 100% agree with you. Big up GN. Yep, absolutely. Good luck to you and United. Absolutely, yep. Big up to every single one of you who's seen live logs in this evening. Much appreciated. So I'm wrapping this up now, people. We're out of here. Laters. Glazers out. Sir Jim out. And yeah, brown envelopes in the bin, everyone. Bye-bye. Great show. Adam Dahl 2025 landed it in the live chat. As always tonight, yeah, it's been a great show. But goodbye, everyone.